leader and our other member, Spartan, has shown up to try to get them to let us leave. However, Hands of Freedom did not give them a chance to roleplay. They immediately shot them and murdered them in cold blood, which therefore, as she responded, two off-duty MPs, Reesper, or however you say his name, and Aiden, I believe, had picked her up against her will and took her to my town, which therefore I had heard from Spartan that Dobbs had just gotten kidnapped because he was watching her share screen at the time. By the time he picked me up from Viborg and we got there to my town, MPs were already gone. They had already sold her to one of the cannibals who had killed her and eaten her when she said she wanted to live. Spartan, myself, and off-duty MP Olivia went to the town. I gave multiple commands for them to come out. They never said anything. I went to
You
the
niggas
house.
gonna
They were
object or
gone.
no?
Therefore, one of the cannibal members was still in the church. So I went over there with Olivia and Spartan. I gave them multiple commands to come outside, open the gate, and talk to me. He refused. After a while, I'll admit I did shoot. I did shoot at the door. I was angry, and that's what happened in my town.
All right. So what you're telling me is that a bunch of cannibals came to your town and you wanted to, defend them from it, basically? Is this true?
What I'm saying is they were already living in my town.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know who it was at the time until after the fact when I had someone tell me it was one of Skunk's men, and I'm like, now isn't Skunk with Breaker in? They said yes. So that's when I sent the message in Campfire, all caps, pack your shit and get the fuck out of my town.
All right. So basically, that's guilty by association, right?
Pretty much.
All right. Well, to be honest, I really don't see nothing with that because if I'm being honest, if you want them to leave, then you have to get both of them out. You really have no idea what their true intentions are. Also, they are cannibals, and cannibals do tend to, uh, hunt people and eat them. I have my experiences
Correct.
with people who do have experiences too. You know,
And I will say
and Old
this
American was
also.
simply, just wanted to get the cannibals out. He just didn't want cannibals lingering around his town. Yeah, so that's
And I
completely
will say
reasonable.
this. After after I stopped shooting at the gate because I had ran out of ammunition, I had taken myself, Spartan, and Olivia to the dealership where I had asked Skunkman himself if he is with Breaker In. He said yes. I'm like, if you please can have Breaker In get in contact with me. Therefore, I found out he was exactly at the dealership. I walked up to him. I said, look, I understand things got heated. I'm in the wrong. I will admit it. If you want to stay, I will let you just have a meeting with me tomorrow morning and I'll let you stay and get it cleared away because at the time I was still simmering over what had happened.
Okay. So you simply wanted to make up to Mr. Breaker and after falsely, evicting him from your
Yes.
town, right? And like you talked to him and you wanted to resolve the situation at hand. So
Yes.
therefore, Old American isn't that bad, as they turn out to be. Like he wanted to, reconcile with Mr. Breaker and after, you know, uh, being misled, no, like yeah, misled about the whole entire situation at hand. So yeah.
Any further questions for your client?
Yeah. Can you restate what you said about the door? So you said you shot the door, right? But not at
Yes.
your boy Requise at all.
No, I never shot at nobody, only the gate to break it down.
Okay. All right. So he was simply shooting down a gate in his hometown, not at a resident, not at anybody else, but a gate, Your Honor.
Anything further?
Nope. That's my case.
All right. And would the plaintiffs like to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, please.
Please proceed.
So, Old American, you had said it yourself, didn't you? That you had applied guilty by association and you shot at the door, right?
Correct.
These are people that, as you heard from Breaker himself, they do humanitarian work. They're not necessarily bad people. You know what I mean? They may be into some bad habits, but guilty by association still is no cause for abuse. Whether that be verbal or physical abuse. And in this case, you cannot lie that this does suggest that you do have a history of, whether through um, conscientious knowledge of your own, maybe be a little bit harsh on the people that, surround, as you call it, your town, right? Maybe acting a little bit hasty. And my client believes that he deserves a fair share, given some of those trials and tribulations that he had to undergo. Wouldn't you say that, that's
Hmm.
fair?
I would say yes, I agree. And however, with your other client, Dash, I can clarify that in his statement, he is a cold-hearted liar,
Mm.
All right.
Well,
and
we're not.
I would demonstrate.
Your
Mhm.
Wait, Your Honor, may I speak?
Uh,
No, not yet.
Oh,
okay.
he's not done.
Now, Old American, same as with Break, right? He is coming to the
Hmm.
immediate defense, given his experience of my client, Requise, over here. And if you also agree with me that our witness Break has validity to his claims, then wouldn't you also say that there may also be validity to my other witnesses' claims, including my client?
No,
Mm, mm. But
because if I
my
may
client here,
clarify, if I may clarify for you, that day when I was meeting Dash and one of his friends in my town, I had a witness to that meeting, which is my second in command, Gamer Rose Girl. She was sitting in the car at the time, but not for the whole meeting. I had purchased what I needed, therefore, I never stole from them or anything. I was upstairs in the house putting things away. I thought I heard the dude was talking to somebody else that I had no idea was in the town. So yes, I did overreact. I went outside. I opened the gate. I asked, "Did he just give out my location to somebody?" And when I couldn't get a straight answer, I pulled my shotgun. I aimed it at him, and I told him to drop his gear multiple times. He did not, so I shot him in the hip.
Order in the court. You'll have your chance. Proceed, Old American.
After shooting him in the
I'm
hip,
dead.
Dash is like, wait, no, he wasn't snitching on you. He was just confused or saying that he wanted
One
to know
second, Old
who was
American. I
living in the
apologize.
town.
Hey, Bo Chucky, mute your mic. All right, go ahead, Old American.
Yeah. After he had said, wait, he's just wanting to know who owns and lives here, which therefore I did apologize multiple times to the both of them, and I've never broken his leg. He never even got knocked out or crying on the ground. like they're claiming. He was perfectly fine. The only thing that injured him was a cut.
Mm.
So you're saying you did shoot him and all he got was a cut?
Mm.
Yes, because I
All
shot
right.
him in the hip.
So
Gotcha.
see, now, Your Honor, we're hearing that Old American here did shoot him. Now, whether or not the broken leg had occurred, we can only leave to our two witnesses that are currently here. All due respect, Old American, Gamer Girl, she's not here at the moment. So, the only thing that we truly have to go off of to prove justice right now is that these two witnesses saw one person with PTSD and another see that you actually shot him. And his leg, according to our witnesses, according to my client, says that his leg broke, and that plus shooting at the church wall, there needs to be some restraint. And Your Honor, I think that it's justified that my client does get his 110,000, as a result of the occurrence. Thank you. That's everything. Thank you so much, American, for your time.
Thank you.
You may take your seat.
Do you have any water, Wisey?
Wisey, do you have any other evidence to present, or would you like to recall any of the other witnesses that were here before?
I do actually want to say something. For,
Go ahead.
when you said, FC, when you said that my client has a history of erratic behavior, can you give me any evidence of like anything before Mr. Breaker in? Because I mean, this may be seen like the
The
only
only thing that we currently
type of
have
claim.
to work with on record
Mhm.
is what's been presented. And what's been presented is Breaker's story, as well as secondary story coming from Aquise and two other witnesses, which I believe is the start of a pattern.
So you claim it's the start of a pattern. All right, but I mean, right? I'm trying to figure out like is there anything like is there any incidents before Mr. Breaker in, or is there any like incidents before your client? Because
I
you
mean,
claim there's a pattern and you claim there's history when there's really not. To be honest with you, this is like
all
may
due
seem like a
respect,
first time thing.
Your Honor, I would argue that that's irrelevant to the topic. The topic at hand is that,
I mean,
my client
you bring it
was
up.
wronged, and there's patterns that prove it. Regardless of whether or not there's more, I'm sure there are, but, we don't have them to present just this day at this moment. If we wanted to continue this hearing, I'm sure we could gather more witnesses, but, as far as today goes, I think there's more than enough evidence to prove my client deserves his fair share.
All right. Well, I've heard from both sides. All the evidence and witness testimony has been presented. We're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute, 10-minute recess while I deliberate and decide the verdict. You guys can talk amongst yourselves or do whatever for the next 5 to 10. And I'll call you all back when I'm ready.
All right, sounds great. Here, please, let's take a walk,
Let's go outside.
and we'll hang out over here.
So we really had to have enough evidence because I mean, there's no instance, but they didn't really have that much evidence for real. But I feel like it's still possible to hold him. Since one piece of evidence that Mr. Baker was witness, but that's not
Yeah.
enough for us to just keep it dismissed. So I thought, they were gonna present footage, or body cam footage of like even the slightest detail
Good
of
job, Jacob.
but I guess not.
Appreciate it. Let me figure this out.
Yeah, and is there any way that you can bring up the illegal claim of my client? Because he admitted to me in the ends, I believe, that they put their flag up in my town.
That never came up.
Evidence that
What
this happened.
came up, what came up is
Yes, they admitted
basically
it to me.
this guy shot the other guy in the leg, and the other guy says
Let me
his
find
leg
out
is
where it's
broken.
at. I
He has
believe it's in our
PTSD.
DMs.
They don't have any documentation or any kind of evidence to provide that. But this motherfucker hit the stand
Are you
and
okay?
confessed.
Yeah, gamer girl.
So
Actually, she's not.
I already know how this is gonna
I
go.
think she must have logged off.
He
No,
admitted to
she's
shooting
on.
homeboy in the leg,
The
and
black guy.
he one of the witnesses said that he shot at his
Aiden, you
buddy,
okay?
and he also texted him in all
Is
caps
there
to get the fuck
anybody
out of his
else
town.
at the
So the
Aiden?
witness's testimony proved true,
Can you
and he
drive?
admitted it. So he's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find him
Oh,
in
could
favor
you
of the
repeat the
plaintiff and give him
question?
some money. I don't know if I'm gonna give him the whole
He's fucking lagging
110,000.
like shit.
Which one?
110,000, yeah. That's what he's looking for.
Of the shooting at the gate?
It changed as soon as they got in the courtroom. He kind of
Yes, there
switched it
was
up. And I
two
was like,
others
what?
with me, Spartan and
So
off-duty
I already know I'm gonna
MP.
find.
If a regular court case
So
though,
Spartan
when the
now right
person
here, was
confesses,
there?
Yes.
it ends right
Okay,
there.
okay.
I mean, I let him hang
And I'm
himself.
looking back through my
I want to hear
messages
it all.
looking for
He
the
confessed.
evidence
He,
of the
when
flat.
he was
He,
done
co-
talking,
he corroborated the witness's
We could make
yeah,
testimony.
but when he was
legally
done talking, he should have said, you
illegal.
just
Put the
confessed
flag there.
to the crime,
No,
so
I'm gonna
it's
do that.
closed.
I'm gonna do that in my verdict.
Wanted to
I'm gonna be like,
take over your
there's
town
they
without
didn't have any evidence, but you went ahead and
implementing.
confessed right on the stand and
Basically,
Yeah,
admitted to it. So
because
here we are.
so if you
Yeah,
show me that,
it was
then
fun.
let's
And
do
there's
it.
such a little time.
Because if
There's
that
been like
happens,
10, 15 people here the whole time
you have
enjoying the
to
entertainment. I just got a
their
pat on the
crime.
back from the Chief Justice. Said,
You
good job.
own,
Because I
right?
kicked ass.
Correct?
yes, I own it.
Okay. All right.
I know I'm new to this group right
Okay,
now,
if you
and
look,
I would make a point to bring up how when you tried robbing him,
No.
he refused, and you shot him in the head and still helped him afterwards.
yeah, I did help him,
What is happening?
but
Is
What's happening?
if you can,
We all good?
shots inside the building?
Thunder, put the whip
Oh,
down.
no, we're
Put the
good.
gun down. Put the gun down.
Oh, what the hell are you doing?
We heard gunshots in here. He's a little on edge.
Yeah, I wasn't in here. It was definitely not here. We're good.
Well, I know the truck keeps crashing into shit.
Hey, Your Honor.
Alright.
but like, if you look in one of the photos
Mike's
that
off.
I
Mike's
sent
off. Mike's cycling.
you, and see that, Yay Boy had pinged me and said, yep, he had said, your town has been seized by the CLA.
Let me see.
Yeah, here.
He's low key about to use 11 against me. Get ready to counter that.
I mean, I thought that this was the end of it. Your Honor, isn't this the deciding period? Or are we continuing this?
Yeah.
I think he's out for
Oh,
smoke
that's
right
gonna
now.
continue this, to be honest.
Yeah, Wise, I believe this is over
I'm back
already. We
down,
already
but
had
I'm going
both
back on mute.
opportunities to get... This is up. This is kind of done for.
Yo, bro. Got you some crisps, mate. Got you a can of Pepsi. There you go, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
It's alright.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You get that down there.
I don't think it's looking good, but we're trying.
Yo, did you find it?
It's one of the. Let me see what picture this is. Okay. Let's see. It's the picture in the middle. Here, let me
What are you doing?
these.
What was that?
That was me.
No, what else?
Me.
Fuck, don't get me
I heard a box of
deleted
something.
everything.
Okay, you didn't just fall on the ground, Charlotte. Just tell me what it was.
Hold on, let me freaking go back
Oh,
and
you
look at
touched
this
it.
shit.
Yo, Dutch. This is supposed to be on, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
you knock the TV over?
No.
How much am I going to charge this month? I think I should only give him half of it, 50,000.
Why?
Because they didn't provide any medical bills or any kind of documentation for the severity of the injury.
I don't think
And
I have.
as your perspective, thunder allowed to
What do you mean?
see
This is
or
what
to
they
check my bank
Senate has been
balance
asking
at
for
all,
in
because he
their,
did do that as well. But if you look at that picture,
report,
I just seen it
and the guy
at
confessed.
exactly
There'd be
yesterday
no
at
reason to
7:37.
give them
You'll
more.
see when
You know
White
what I'm saying?
Boy texted me.
This is an
That's
open,
true. He did confess that it
this
all
is an
happened.
open
So
and shut case.
yeah,
He confessed.
yeah.
He didn't present any evidence to contest the complaint.
All right, hold up. If I could get everybody back to the courtroom for the verdict, please.
Nick, I saw that. That was funny. I know why you did that.
Everybody back. Where's Wisey? Wisey there. Old American. Yep, back. Let's see there, you boy. All right.
What is in session?
All right. All the facts have been presented. All the witnesses, all the eyewitnesses' testimonies have been recorded. And the court finds in favor of the plaintiff. The court finds in favor of the plaintiff for $110,000. Wisey, your boy there, admitted to everything. I don't know how else to say it, but he admitted he shot the defendant. He admitted to terrorizing his own citizens, and he also, assaulted him verbally in open chat. So, yeah, I don't see a defense. So I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff. The defense is ordered to pay the plaintiff $110,000. Case dismissed.
Your Honor, if I may, super
Bro, let's
quickly.
fucking go, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
All right, good job.
In
Oh,
favor
hell yeah. Hey,
of
good
I'm
show,
aware.
good show.
May-
Respectfully, good show. Good show, respectfully, good show.
Close the door, please, before we
in
get gassed out.
cards, may I
You guys
add that
did a
the
great job,
illegal
Wise.
Them
You have a great
juice
one,
in
man.
here or something.
Your
I
Honor,
mean, you
have a
can
great
add
day.
whatever you like, but it's
Open this bitch up. Open
case
this
is
bitch up.
over.
That's fine. They illegally claim my claim.
We won.
I'll pay you. I'll see if I can get Nick to open the bank.
No doubt. You have about 3 days to make your payment to the plaintiff.
I can get it. Yeah, I can.
All right.
I'll see if Nick can open the bank.
Good show, boys. Good show.
Jolly good show, Wisey. I like that defense.
Not bad. Not bad.
YZ, I appreciate you doing your best, buddy.
Yeah, well, you kind of
My
made it
best
hard
was
to
my,
him admitting to
why?
everything on
Why
his
did
name.
you? Why did
You know what I mean?
I know I can do that.
I didn't really have a choice, but
We were in the bro. I kid you not. We were in the clear, bro. If we didn't say anything, they had no evidence whatsoever, bro. If we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Hey,
good shit, boys. Good shit.
maybe put a spark plug in there?
That shit was
Nick, do you mind
hilarious.
opening the
Good
bank
shit,
real quick?
Incog.
No doubt. No doubt.
There was a big mistake made in this case.
Which was?
You want me to explain to you what the big mistake was?
Yup.
What was it, Nick?
Their one piece of evidence was lodged in the campfire, which is a non-RP channel, so it really should have been brought up. But
Can this be overturned?
No, it cannot be overturned.
No, it's too late for that. I've already ruled.
If I wanted to,
I didn't even know. I didn't know.
if I
It
wanted
says
to take,
it says DayZ campfire on the
if I
very
take
top of it.
illegal seizure on my sound record, I probably could.
I didn't lock you in. No.
They said we've got to get gassed out.
Because they claim my claim illegally.
What the
I was gonna
fuck?
bring up that evidence. They literally wanted his town, bro. They illegally cleaned his town, bro.
Shadow,
Flag over.
stay with me a sec.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that sounds like you could bring that up in another lawsuit, to be honest. Just bring evidence, you know what I'm saying? Prove your
I mean,
case.
if we can countersue them, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I will.
we have to
I
pay them
mean,
the 110K first, which is a major loss, bro. I mean, I just.
it is.
I'll meet up with you guys
But
next
I
week.
couldn't not give
I'll
them what
be
they wanted. Your
myself.
boy
Get out of
admitted all of
chat,
it.
YZ.
Good night.
You spent $150,000 all in all going to court.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
hop on with
mean,
you guys.
that's what happens when you defend yourself. Like, defend, though.
Okay, be
Like,
honest with me, in cog. Listen, if
uh,
Old American did not say anything, was he gonna win? Be honest with me. Was he gonna
I
say
mean,
anything?
they literally
Thanks,
only had a
MVP.
text
I
message,
appreciate it.
but you
Thank
could have
you.
gotten that thrown out, being as it wasn't an RP channel. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was about to say.
there's a few different things. Like, they didn't have the
Put the
evidence.
screenshot
They didn't have
of
any
him saying pack your shit,
medical
get the fuck
evidence.
out
They
here,
didn't
I'm
have
not
any
an RP channel.
documentation of it. All they had was eyewitness testimony, and you should have tried to shred those motherfuckers. Is what you should have
You
done. But
fucked up.
Yeah, and I basically fucked myself in the ass.
yeah, you did.
You really fucked your shit up, bro.
Listen, Old American, I did everything in my power to defend you,
He
and
definitely did.
I do
YZ, look,
apologize.
you did a
Can I
good
steal
job.
American from you
I'm
for
not
a
mad.
Oh, you're
stash
good.
cam?
I'm done with him.
I need a ride. Can somebody give me a ride?
Thank you. American,
Can
I
we
need you to
counter
come with
sue
me and Shadow
in a
real
couple
quick.
of days? Is that possible? Can we counter sue them in a couple of days?
Why is
You
that?
will
I
live
mean, you can
in the
bring up a
stash
new
cam
You
lawsuit.
could file to countersue them right now if you wanted to.
Right. It's just another
I
You're
don't know
not
lawsuit.
being
how.
kidnapped and you will be alive. I need you to follow
Wait,
me.
what did you say, Cog?
Yeah. I mean, like I
I'll
said,
do
like
my
you can
best to
file
assist.
a new lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be
I
a
haven't read
countersuit
I'm
now.
done, I'm active.
The
Yes, I
countersuit
have
would be
done.
like if
I
you
have
wanted
read you.
to
All
present a
right.
countersuit before the court case started.
Come,
You know,
Shadow.
at the beginning. But like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to sue them for illegally taking your town, just gather your evidence and fill out the template and bring it up and serve them with a lawsuit and try and reach an agreement and all that stuff before it comes to court and blah blah blah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care about the town. Like, if they hadn't illegally cleaned it, and paid
Yeah, why didn't you
me
bring that
for the
part of it
deed,
up, American? You should have brought that
I
up too.
tried. I sent it to YZ, but before YZ could bring
It
it
was
up,
already too late,
he
man. I
ruled
mean,
it.
it was already too
He
late,
ruled
bro.
in their favor.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I asked
Yeah.
everybody if they had any further questions for their client
I was
and
not.
witnesses,
I
and
was. I
No,
was really
cause
not
I
sure.
was lagging. I was lagging when you said that, but it's whatever though. Like I literally was lagging my ass off when you said that.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's whatever, but I'll file a lawsuit with YZ in a bit.
it is what it is. Like I said,
all right, yeah, make that ticket, bro. Make
this
that
is
ticket.
literally just the first case, guys. This is just to get the ball rolling and set a standard. You feel me? It's.
I mean, I just lost like
I
listen,
mean, GG's, my
In
guys. Like,
cog,
I guess not.
yeah, I'm sorry, YZ, but in cog, just out of curiosity,
mm-hmm.
only staff members and admins can check people's bank balance, correct?
That I'm not sure about. I think maybe you could check somebody's balance. Maybe.
I mean, you're not
I
Not
believe
supposed
it
sure
is
to.
against the
how.
Everybody
rules.
believes.
It is against the rules, I believe, to check.
Okay,
I
then I'm
mean,
making a ticket on that
Awesome.
against Thunder, because Thunder checked my balance.
like I said, you got to have proof. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
do have proof.
well, yes, what you need to do is
American.
Alright,
bring the evidence.
YZ and American, your ticket's getting closed.
All right.
Good show, boys.
American.
You'll get them next
American.
time.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna go 3-0. Sorry.
I need a favor. Okay. I need a
What is that,
favor.
my friend?
I
Let's do this away from the chat room,
can you
please.
come with us real quick and we can have a talk because this is kind of
Yes, we can.
important. Okay, that's great.
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's great. So
My car's
F12,
outside.
F12, can you drive American MP base or can you drive him to MP some way or another?
You're not under arrest, it is just a staff situation, so we're talking to you in a
It's
safe
just
location.
No, yeah, you're fine.
I shall, yes.
I mean, I
it's just a
probably have a
situation.
warrant, so.
If you do, mate, we're not acting on that now.